parole à M. Sohn, délégué des employeurs de la République de Corée. Je vous rappelle de rester assis, de faire silence et de respecter le temps de parole de 5 minutes, s'il vous plaît. C'est une question de respect envers tout le monde. Monsieur Sohn, vous avez la parole. Monsieur Trabelsi, ministre des Affaires sociales de Tunisie, sera le prochain orateur.
On behalf of Korean employers, I would like to extend my congratulations to the International Labour Organization on its 100th anniversary. Today, the world is struggling with slow economic growth and serious unemployment issues, and the number of unemployed in the world has reached nearly 200 million. According to ILO report, Economic Trend Model in 2018, 340 million jobs need to be created by 2030 in order to solve the unemployment problems. Korea is no exception. Last year, more than 1 million Koreans were unemployed, the highest number since 2000. The youth unemployment rate reached 9.5% in 2018, which is more than twice the total unemployment rate of 3.8%, and the real unemployment rate of youth is presumed in excess of 20%. Young people are having difficulties in finding jobs, and it has become a very serious social problem. At this juncture, I agree with the ILO report, Work for Bright Future, that the labor market changes caused by technology development present a new opportunity and at the same time poses a challenge. Developments in technology are transforming the traditional forms of employment and creating new jobs and new businesses. At the same time, anxieties and confusions over growing inequality and polarization in the labor market have been also increasing. To successfully respond to these challenges and grab the new opportunities, labor, employers, and the government need to acknowledge and accept the challenges in the employment types, business environments, and working conditions, rather than sticking to vested rights and old practices guaranteed under the existing institutions. By doing so, we can successfully lead the changes to job creations. We must work together to reform the current one-size-fits-all labor regulations, which were established in the era of the past growing days in a flexible and further-oriented way. Second, as the report suggested, we need to promote investment in the areas creating decent jobs for the sustainable growth. For this, regulations that hinder job creations need to be reformed, and incentives need to be provided to make active investment. Those are the most effective ways to create jobs, which is the key to solving the growing inequality and poverty issues of the world. Jobs are created by enterprises. For their sustainable growth, we need to build a conducive environment for doing business, enough through more support and deregulation at the national level. Finally, each country has different industrial relations and labor markets based on its cultural and historic background. given the defining characteristics of the future of work are diversity and autonomy. We need to build a labor market environment befitting its own circumstances and a culture where diversities and differences are respected, not judged by uniform standards and criteria. Mr. President, I hope that this centenary ILC provides a chance for member states to share their experiences and wisdoms regarding the future of work and to discuss for the next 100 years of the ILO. And I would like to ask the ILO to make continued efforts to develop measures to respond to the future changes in the labor markets and collect and disseminate best practices for the member states. Thank you for your attention.